worthy of all that we have to offer them. And even if we don't understand it now, they do. Because they're in heaven and they see with such greater clarity and understanding. And they, oh God, you are worthy to receive glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and by your will they exist. It's by your purpose, by your design. And it also says that God created me. This verse says, and these worshipers realize this, God, you created us for your purpose and plan, and I'm only fulfilled within that destiny. I am only fulfilled. I only become everything that I could possibly become within that destiny. Now, if worshipers in heaven have that vision and that understanding, that reality, and we're given a glimpse of that, we need to take note of that. The truth is revealed to us by God and His Word to help us understand a little more of what He's up to in our lives. It's an encouragement that what we're learning and discovering here on earth will make a whole lot more sense someday. And it will cause us to worship Him. Think about that. These worshipers were looking back on their lives saying, boy, God, all those things that you did, you are so worthy of glory and honor and power. It's so obvious now that you have a purpose and a plan. You created all things, and they were created for your purpose. God, it's so obvious. Now, if it's so obvious in heaven, we need to get a hold of that and understand that what's going on now is part of this realization that God is going to accomplish His desire, His plan in your life. And whatever it is that's going on in your life now will someday cause you to worship Him in heaven. You'll be looking back on your life and going, wow, God, you are so worthy of glory and honor and power. For you created all things, and for your purpose and plan, they were and exist. Think about this. You are going to worship God because of your life. Doesn't make sense right now, but it will. Someday, you're going to go, wow! Now it begins to make sense. Think about that. What you're going through here on earth will cause you someday to say, you are worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things. You used all that I am, all that I learned, you created and experienced, caused me to experience, to shape me into what you wanted for your purpose. So how do you overcome your fear? You deal with these fears in your lives, these fears, if they fall into one of these two categories, fear of death or fear of rejection, and all those little subcategories of different kinds of fears. How do you deal with fear? How do you overcome fear in your life? Well, there are 4 things that you need to do to overcome fear in your life. The first one is you need to understand that fear is not from God. Fear is not from God. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God did not give us a spirit of timidity or a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and of love and of self-discipline. God says, I didn't create you to be fearful. I didn't give that spirit of fear to you. Instead, I give you power and love and self-discipline. Now notice what that verse says. That verse says that power and love and self-discipline are the opposite of fear. If you operate out of fear, then you are not operating out of love, out of power and love, and out of self-discipline.